Hi everybody, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm doing my update for my lip project pan. Y'all, this month was a great month for me. First of all, I do have some updates. Yay! Okay, so I have some empties and I actually have some declutters as well. Oh my goodness. I know, I'm very excited about this. So let me show you what's been going on. I also discovered something, which is great. So I'm glad to clean that up. But let's start at the beginning. First of all, at the beginning of the year, I had 28 products in this project. It was a mix of full size and minis. They are all lip products. And my goal was to use up 12, 13. Why am I forgetting? 13. It was 13. I was like, oh, I don't. But that includes empties and declutters. So the declutters, I had identified some products out of these 28 that I just didn't want to program back into my collection. If I didn't use them, they were gone. So I've been actually working really hard on using those first, but that's also where the declutters come in. So let me tell you what happened. So one of my empties is the Yves Rocher, the raspberry lip balm. And you can see here, technically I do have maybe like a day left, but when I apply it, it's scratching my lips. So I'm going to use this for literally the next 12 hours. I was there. She is now gone. And then I will officially make this an empty, but I thought it was close enough that I'd actually show you. So, first things first. I didn't realize this is not in this project pan. I totally thought it was. I've been updating you like this has been in the project pan. So now I've got 29 products in the project pan, but this one is number 29. But she's now empty. So like basically she was in this project for a very, very short period of time. Like an hour. Not even. But I have been showing you updates. So technically she was in this project. She just wasn't written down in my note. She wasn't part of the original 28. So she's now empty. But because of that, I was looking for my next lip balm to use. And this is a lip balm that stays in my bathroom. I apply it first thing in the morning. I apply it at night to go to sleep after I brush my teeth. It just gives me that little moisture to go to bed. And so I pulled out a couple of items that I was thinking about. One was the Baby Lips Doctor Rescue. This has gone bad. It smells disgusting. So I am not going to use this one. I'm going to roll this one out. And then the other baby lips that I had was this one, but I've been using this in another project. Well, I had this in last year's project pan. And to be honest with you, the color is like a lavender. And I know myself, I don't really want to use a lavender lipstick. I was using it because I like baby lips, so I like the formula. I didn't like the color. This is a limited edition 100 shade, and I know myself and I'm not going to really use this one. So I'm actually going to say goodbye to this one too. So that brought me to two declutters. So then I was like, what else do I have in here? So I was looking at this selfie tinted lip balm. And this is one they said I was either going to use or declutter. So I was kind of thinking about it. It is an SPF 15. It is definitely expired. So I was kind of looking at it, and the packaging is like the bite. It's a great shade for me. But then I smelled it and I kind of thought about it. I mean, there's so much to go in here. And then I decided, you know what? I honestly do not care. I don't care. I know I've never used it. It came in an Ipsy a decade ago when I used to get Ipsy, probably like 9 years ago. So I'm going to declare this one too. So that brings three declares while looking through lip balms. And I'll show you what I did pick to roll in the next part. But I also have another empty. So I thought that was great. I'm like really excited that I was able to like immediately throw out three declutters. I think that's great. My other empty is the L'Oreal Nude Balm in 819 Caramel Comfort. This guy here, you guys know I didn't have a whole lot left, but when I started really focusing on her, she disappeared super fast. So that's what she now looks like. I can't twist her up anymore. She's all gone. Where are my lines? There they are. That's it. That's great. I got a second empty. So not only do I have two empties, but I got three declutters, which adds five to my number, which brings my total to 8. What? That means I only have 5 more to go to the end of the year. I do realize that it is October. So I only have October, November, and then my last film in December. But I now have a lot of minis and products that are like on their way. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I feel like this month was like boom, 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 ready to move on. So first and foremost, the Mac is still hanging on. This one, I was there last month. I'm now there. So once again, good progress. This lives in my kitchen. It's kind of what I'm applying every day. I'm not quite to the nubbin yet, but I'm very pleased with how much I'm working on this one. I think I still have 2 months left on that, and that's okay. I kind of knew that that one would take a little bit longer. And then when I used a L'Oreal, I moved in the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Happy Berry. What is it officially called? They should put it on here, but it's like their balm. It's like their colored balm. It's a really dark shade. It's super fun for fall. Um, as you can see, I didn't use too much of it this month. It's like barely can tell that those are two lines separate, those two black lines, by the way. But I am excited I was able to figure out how to measure this lipstick because that took me like all of last year to figure out. Because this is rolled over from last year. So this is one that I want to use up for the end of the year. But I have a good chunk left, but I think I might be able to use that up in 2 months, considering that this is a great, good to go to fall and it's in my car, which is like where I use a lot of lipstick. So that is great. Now, things I'd rolled in, but I haven't really used too much. But now that I've got two empties, I'm going to feel a lot freer to use. I've got two minis, hopefully these two, both empties. The Tarte one I have used. So I was there, I'm now there. This is one I pop on frequently for filming. Boom. Love it. See, not a lot in here. I think 3 months is plenty of time to use her up. That doesn't seem too much of a challenge for me. I mean, if you look at how much I've already used in 2 months, yeah, totally I can do that. Totally I can do that, especially since I can start focusing on this one more. The other one is the Pat McGrath Flesh 3 lipstick. Come on, look how tiny that is. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to probably roll these downstairs. And like if I put this one in the kitchen instead of the Mac, even though I know the Mac is like good to put in the kitchen, it'll be easy to use up. Yeah. And then one of my faves, this is another one I want to use up by the end of the year. This is the CoverGirl Oh Sugar in the shade 5 Spice. I haven't used this too much, but I'd probably used it 2 or 3 times. Not enough to show any difference, other than like on the actual lip. But this is a beautiful red for fall. It's just a sheer tint of red. I'm very excited to have this one. This was the other one I was considering putting in my car, but because I've already started working like pretty heavily on the Charlotte Tilbury, I thought that one might be. These two are like kind of interchangeable to me for fall. And then the one that gets to go into my bathroom, the one that stopped the decluttering in terms of the nude balms. I have another Baby Lips, and this one is the shade 205 Mint Please. I smell this one, it is still fine. I really like this one, but she is full size. So I don't think I'm going to finish her by the end of the year, and that's okay. But I did want something in my bathroom to use up. So this is the one that's going to be in there, which leaves, so I've got 8. I need to finish 5 to meet my goal. So these are the 5 I'm going to focus on right here. I think realistically, I'm not going to finish all 5, but I think I can do 4. I think these 4 I can do, and then this one will still be hanging out, even though it's like a use or lose. I might keep it because I do like it. So these are the 4 I'm really going to start focusing on. I'm going to put one in my car, one in the kitchen, and one here for filming, and then the 4th one may just float around with me for a while. And that will be the Flesh 3. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to see, but I am excited. And I'm so excited I have these into declutters now. So yay to 8. 5 in a single month is awesome. But I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Happy panning. Bye.